Hey there, Saints fans. Welcome back to Talking Saints. You know, it's going to be a short episode. Alex isn't here right now. The scheduling couldn't work, so it's just going to be a quick episode. We were going to do a couple shorts, but we figured there's enough content to make a quick little update video. So number one, we signed Shuck to his rookie deal. I think he was the last player to get fully guaranteed. And you can go kind of read into his contract there, but we'll have a little excerpt here for you to read. But you know, yesterday was the 22nd. We had a what would be a good word? A crazy day. Let's just say we had a crazy day because at first we had our new jerseys drop. We have our new alternate jerseys. They're gold. Cam Jordan. It was excited to get those. He's been kind of pushing for that for a while. So started off today. You know, we like them. You know, me and Alex were talking about it. We like them. We kind of wish maybe the gold was a little darker, but other than that, we give him I think it was like a 7 out of 10. So really enjoyed the jerseys there, and you know, we thought, you know, that's a crazy day. Then Jimmy Graham retired, but you know, he hasn't played in 2 years, which is wild to think about. But Jimmy Graham did retire. He's retiring as a Saint after all this time. What a career he's had, but again, boom, crazy day. That's it, right? Incorrect. As you can see, I'm wearing a 32 jersey because, unfortunately, and fortunately for him, what a career he's had, Tyrann Mathieu has retired from the NFL. Super sad. You know, me and Alex were pretty depressed about it because we love Tyrann so much. I mean, obviously, you can't see it here. I've zoomed the camera in today. You know, we have an LSU helmet over there. I'm a big LSU fan, but we're also huge Saints fans, and Tyrann is a huge part of not just the Saints, but the whole community of New Orleans as a whole, being a native to the city. So really sad to see him go, especially this early on into the 2025 season, late into the offseason, which brings us in. We have started training camp today. Today's Wednesday, the 23rd. Started training camp. Just from what I've seen so far, Nick Underhill actually went over some of the footage, and just seeing that, I really like what I saw from Stutzman, Neal, and Quincy Riley. So we have rookies could make a big impact starting off, but who knows? You know, it's the day one. You don't want to overreact, right? So you know, training camp started, and to replace Tyrann, you know, him being retired, we signed Julian Blackmon. He was a former Colt, 26 years old. We signed him to a $5.5 million 1-year deal. He's young. His issue has been injuries, but other than that, if he can stay healthy, he could be a pretty dominant player on the field. Can't remember exactly off the top of my head how many interceptions he had, but I'll put up something here so you can kind of get a couple stats from him. But he should fit that role well in Tyrann's absence. Plus, we also have Jordan Howden. He's young. He's kind of an up-and-comer. And, you know, obviously we have Jonas Sanker. We drafted him in the 3rd round, if I'm not mistaken, and So we have some young safeties there, but we also have Justin Reed to kind of have that veteran locker room presence, but also very talented, obviously. But you know, obviously you're going to miss out on having Tyrann. He was a leader, and he was also a baller. You know, I think he was our leader in interceptions. Unfortunately, our latest video, we ranked our top players of the year. You know, who we think is going to be the best player, and me and Alex both had Tyrann Mathieu in our list. So obviously we know that part's going to be wrong. But between Howden and Reed, now Blackmon, and you know, eventually Sanker will probably make a couple snaps here and there. You know, the safety room should be fine. You know, obviously we'll see. But we really like Julian Blackmon's upside, and if he can stay healthy, like I said, he could be a dominant force for us. But other than that, I mean, it was a crazy, small span of news between Tyrann's retirement, the new jerseys, signing Tyrann's replacement, training camps up and coming. And not only that, but Tyler Shuck's rookie contract being signed. So just to kind of give you that little recap, we wanted to kind of give you an update, what we thought about it. You know, we hope to do kind of a longer breakdown on it. But unfortunately, like I said, Alex couldn't make it today, but we still wanted to give you an update. But that's it for this episode. I know it's quick, short. I might even be able to fit it on some YouTube shorts. Who knows? Probably not. Might have to, edit it down some. But other than that, guys, we appreciate you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Talking